Hi Capricorn, welcome to Cookie Tarot. It's time for your November reading. Gosh, can you believe it already? I have shuffled these cards really good. If there's a little audio issue, please, I'm dealing with it. I'm getting these speakers, I'm getting a new camera, all kinds of stuff, trying to figure out. I had IT here, they haven't figured it out. So I'm hoping this sounds okay. My gosh. So anyway, Capricorns, I have shuffled these cards really good for November. If you feel like subscribing, please do. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out for our Capricorns, what can Capricorns expect coming up? Let's turn all these around. I got them upside down. What can Capricorns expect coming up? Ooh. Let's see what we got here. Might have enough to get started. We might. Ooh. Okay. We have just enough to get started, Capricorns. So the overall energy of your reading is the Three of Pentacles. That's a black card, as you can see. It's kind of an unwanted energy. There's an extra person in this card. This could be about rumors. It can be about just about anything. An unwanted person, though. So let's find out what's going on. This card surrounds the whole reading. Up here in your highest energy, the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, you're taking a look, and I think it's about one of these people that's in the middle of your reading here that is unwanted. I think you're taking a really hard look at them. It's right next to the Eight of Wands. So there's going to be a lot of communication going back and forth. This is probably texting or emailing, something like that. But there's going to be a lot of communication about, it has to do with you analyzing this particular person, taking a really hard look at what's going on. I think they might have hurt you in some way, some shape or form. But this is the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is going to cycle out. So the pain will cycle out or is cycling out. There's no 11 of Swords. The Nine of Swords, you're right in it. The Ten of Swords, it's done. And it's time to move forward. It's time to move on and try to get those swords behind you. Under this Page of Pentacles, I had the Fool card. The Fool is about leaping into things without thinking it through. It's like living in the gaiety of it all, enjoying like the sun in your face, just like the card looks, and just kind of bouncing along in life, and everything's all hunky-dory until you reach the edge of a cliff. And then sometimes you go off, okay, the cliff. So the Fool card, it is a joyous card, but it's without looking in front of you. It's without thinking ahead far enough to see what you're at, where your actions might take you. Now that is under the Page of Pentacles. So you have a relationship of some sort with a third individual here that was fun at some point, but now things are changing, and you've been kind of hurt by this other person. I need to read on. I have the Justice card here on the other side of the Three of Pentacles. This is the card for Libra. So Libra might be in your chart, might be around this reading, might even be the person we're talking about. But more importantly, the energy of this card is under this Ten of Swords. It's next to the Three of Pentacles. So this tells me you're getting your life back in order. You're getting balanced. You're becoming more balanced, and you're entering a self-protection type mode. See, this Justice has their sword up. And so their scales are balanced. They have total control over themselves. And they have the sword up to protect that delicate balance. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune here. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. This is under the Fool card. So, I think you stop yourself. I think once you get balanced here, you're entering a whole new life cycle. And it's not just you that did it. The universe has had their hands to your back. And they're just kind of been nudging you along like you need to go this way. This is your path you need to follow. And this is in your best interest, always in your best interest. That's why it's called the Wheel of Fortune. You are entering a whole new life cycle. And it's sitting right next to the Two of Cups. So this third party energy, whoever this third person was, it looks like they're leaving, because now we have two. Okay, right under the Three of Pentacles. So this is a soulmate card. This is friends and love all in one card. So it's definitely a soulmate card. This Wheel of Fortune is spinning right towards it. So, and it's under that Three of Pentacles. So it looks like that third person is whoever that is fading away. Under the Justice card, sorry, and next to this Two of Cups is the Six of Pentacles. So you had to rebalance. You were getting peanuts from a relationship, and I think maybe perhaps it was someone who was interfering in a relationship you already have with somebody. Because when this Six of Pentacles comes out, they were spreading themselves too thin. So you were getting the short end of the stick in the relationship. This is getting breadcrumbs. This is somebody else having control of your scales. This is under your Justice card here. So you are going to become balanced. It's not this third individual, whoever they are, could be anybody. I'm not saying that it is a third party as far as cheating or something like that goes. They were toxic to the relationship, and it looks like they're not going to be there anymore. You are going to rebalance, and the Wheel of Fortune is spinning right towards your soulmate and you becoming close again. I need more cards for this reading for Capricorn, please, universe. What else do they need to know? For Capricorns, for November. Can't believe November is here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Got plenty of cards here. All right, Hangman. Hangman came out. You've reached out to the universe about this Six of Pentacles. The getting breadcrumbs from your soulmate with love. There's love there. So this could be friends with benefits, this relationship, where there could have been somebody else involved, and this is friends with benefits, but everything's changing. The Wheel of Fortune is changing the dynamics of this relationship for the better. And so we have the Hangman here. You've reached out to the Hangman over getting breadcrumbs out of this relationship. Well, what the universe hears you when this card comes out, and they're trying to enlighten you about a couple of things. I call this the card of enlightenment because the head is all lit up. All the blood is rushing to the head of this person. So look around you for signs, and we're going to look in this reading and see what's around the hangman. So it involved what you've reached out to the universe about. It involved getting breadcrumbs out of a relationship here and somebody else having control over the scales of your happiness in your life. Well, we have the Knight of Wands. Boy, and this is next to the Justice card. This is right above the Hangman. This soulmate of yours, which does have love for you, okay, was coming in and out of your life. They were coming in and out of your life. That's why you're getting breadcrumbs, because of somebody else. But this somebody else is I feel like they're no longer in the picture. And I think that's what the hangman wants to point out, that they hear you. They hear you complaining. Not just complaining, but it's upsetting, and they're throwing your scales way off balance. And they were your soulmate. You can feel that love between the two of you. So up here in your highest energy, I have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is next to this Ten of Swords, remember? So this pain, whatever this pain was that you were feeling, is going to cycle out. Those swords are going to start dropping off. It's about commitment. It's about stability and security. That is why you're getting breadcrumbs, because you weren't having the security, the stability was not there in this relationship, because this person, male or female, was running in and out of your life. So the Hierophant, this is the card for Taurus. So Taurus might be in your chart, might be around this reading. It's about traditional values and traditional morals. And I think that's what you wanted and you weren't getting it. It also means commitment. It wasn't happening. You just weren't getting what you really needed from that relationship. Then I have the King of Wands here. King of Wands right next to the Hangman, Capricorn. The King of Wands, this is fire energy. This is mature energy. This is a staff. What's fire energy? First, let me say that's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. So that one of those might be in your chart or around this reading. But more importantly, see that staff? That's a staff in new beginnings. See, the Wheel of Fortune is spinning. And this third that surrounds this whole reading that you've reached out to the universe about, that is going away. Whoever that is, there's an extra person. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is above the King of Wands. This action is some sort of action that you're taking. It feels like you express yourself to the King of Wands, male or female. I mean, the Knight of Wands, male or female, who's running in and out of your life. Like you've had enough. You're like, I'm done. This is over. This isn't happening anymore. And you make that clear to the Knight of Wands. Well, that is why I think they're coming back as a King of Wands. I think that's why the Wheel of Fortune is turning. I think that's why, in turn of you speaking your mind, saying, I can't live that way. I can't do this anymore. Whoever this other individual is, leaves the picture and allows you to actually have a relationship with love, with friends, love. What could have been, like I said, friends with benefits for while that third person was there, but things are changing, obviously. And then I have this Tower moment. So when you rush in, it's going to be about, there's no stability, there's no security in this relationship. You run in and out of my life. I don't see this going anywheres. And, I want to at least feel like this relationship is moving forward in a traditional sense. Well, there's a big tower moment here when you come out and you confront this Knight of Wands. I actually need more cards for November for our Capricorns, please. Capricorn for November. What's going on here? Okay. Let's pick up these cards. Let's get them all moved over. All right. Okay. Ooh, Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands, this tells me that you're looking out over the universe, or out over the world, sorry, universe. You're looking out over the world, waiting for your ship to come in. And it's sitting right next to this King of Wands. So this new beginning here, it feels like things might be happening the way you wanted them to, like how you wanted the Knight of Wands to be. And that is actually your ship coming in. What else do I have? I have the Four of Cups. So this is an offer. It's like when you rush in and you express how this makes you feel, how you think this relationship isn't going anywhere, and you know, it's like, you know, or get off the pot and do what, you know, and stop running in and out of my life. I'm not taking this anymore. That is what you're going to be talking about, because you're saying, hey, you come back with that cup again. I'm not looking at it. I'm not entertaining you again. I'm not entertaining that cup of love that, I don't want to show all these cards here, but I don't want to entertain that cup anymore. It's not being fair to me. I just want to be balanced. You do have that conversation there. And so then this also includes the walking away. You're like, no. Okay, this is right next to the Tower card. See, you're saying, no, I'm not having this anymore. I will walk away. If things, you need to change your ways, person, male or female. You need to change your ways, because there's no security, there's no stability. This isn't going anywhere for me, and I'm going to look elsewhere. That's your right. Then we have the card for Scorpio. Looking out. This goes down here next to looking out over the world, waiting for your ship to come in. And it looks like your ship is the King of Wands. This is leaving the old behind and moving towards the new. This is also the card for Scorpio, by the way. So Scorpio might be in your chart or around this reading. But the Wheel of Fortune is on one side, the wheel spinning for your better, right towards the soulmate connection. I think this Knight of Wands is actually your soulmate connection. I think this friends with benefits type relationship is changing. I think they're changing into the King of Wands. And I think it all happens because you come forward about you're not taking this anymore. You need to be balanced. You need to know that this is headed toward a true relationship, or you're walking away. Well, the end of that, the beginning of the new. You let them know there's a lot of fish in the sea. You know, there's a lot of ships out there. They're not the only ship. So that's all part of your conversation. You're like, I'm not going to accept this anymore. So it looks like the whole thing is like they decide to not act that way anymore. Whatever it was another person that kind of that contributed to them acting this way. I don't know that they were cheating or something like that. I don't see any evidence. They may have been, but I just don't see the evidence of that. I just think there was a toxic person, somebody who was, somebody needy, somebody who kept pulling them away and getting their attention. It might have been an ex. It might have been a child even. It could have been their a mother or a father, a neighbor. I don't know who. But they're taking care of that situation, okay? Since you're standing up for yourself. Then I have the Seven of Cups. And so this Seven of Cups, it's the end of the old, the beginning of the new, for the better. The Seven of Cups about confusion and love. So all this is coming up in this conversation about stopping this in and out behavior of this other person. That you're not putting up with it anymore. It's too confusing. It's way too confusing. You feel like they don't have room. They don't love you. You feel like, all these cups are full of something else. There's no room for love. So you feel like when they're acting this way that they don't really have a cup of love like they actually do have. One more card for that blank spot. One more. First card out, universe, for our Capricorns for November. Whoa, there it is. Oh my gosh, and I love it. The Sun. The Sun. New beginnings. Happy new beginnings. Wheel of Fortune. Happy new beginnings. This is the outcome of your reading. Boy, you probably, when you approach them, you're probably thinking, there they go. I'm telling them that's it, but they decide to take care of this in another manner in order to keep you. And that is the fortune, and that is the new happy beginning that I see here for you Capricorns. So thank you for watching Quickie Tarot.